All right, weather alert day in effect because we have a flood risk. We've got severe thunderstorm chances, and the latest just in is a flash flood warning has now gone up for St. John the Baptist and St. James parishes. This will be until 3:15. Already around 2 inches of rain around there's fallen. Maybe up to 2 to 3 inches of rain could continue to fall on top of that, which is why the warning is there, and that's in the dark green outlined area for the metro. We are under a flood advisory. Around an inch of rain has fallen and even more is set to come. Let's go ahead and take that full screen because we're going to jump into a lot to cover here for us right now. I want to get the advisories and the warnings in for us straight and clear. But what we have for us in the way of temperatures, look at this. Already rain-cooled air has brought us down into the 70s. Still very warm and humid out ahead of that. We have really charged the atmosphere here, and we've done this for several days in a row where all the heat and humidity makes it feel it's well into the 90s. Buras feels like it's close to 100. The risk of severe storms still stands out ahead of the main line of thunderstorms and heavy rain, which is running through New Orleans points west. That's a level 2 out of 5 risk. But it does have some spin in the atmosphere, and we got to watch for what happens to Pearl River, Washington counties, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Mississippi to Alabama. That's where the highest threat of some spin in the atmosphere sits. Right now, it's been mainly a heavy rain event, and that's where it should go for the rest of the afternoon and through tonight with a second round. So officially a severe thunderstorm watch for a parish is shown, Tangiba hosts St. Tammany, and as we go to Washington, and then Pearl River until 5, but the storms will be through and those will be canceled before then, a long time before. So here we go. We took a look at the thunderstorms there, and we want to get into a high-res mode. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning. We let off the show with that. That has since gone. But there is for St. Charles and even parts of St. James parishes up until about 3:15, the flash flood warning, and then we have the flood advisory for the New Orleans metro there until 1:30. So be aware, localized flooding, street flooding in New Orleans right now. You get to the neutral ground, that's a safe place to be. Really hefty storms. Washington, St. Tammany parishes will be crossing over into Pearl River before you know it. Rainfall rates, you can see the storms have moved out, but just a bit ago I detected 1 to 2 inches per hour within there. Moving in towards Slidell, we've got some hefty storms with heavy rain rates, 1 to 2 inches per hour. This is where the heavy rain is in the flash flood warned areas. To Norco, you get up LaPlace, you get up towards around Hope, and rainfall rates you can see 1/2 inch per hour within here, but those purple pockets in dark greens are anywhere from 2 inches, 1 inch per hour rain rates. Alamand getting some heavy rain as we get towards around Bull Run. This is in and around Thibodaux on the way to about Houma, as you can see, and Homa's getting hit hard with some heavy rain as well. And the rainfall totals there with a flash flood warned area detected and estimated by Doppler radar over 2 inches. And even parts of New Orleans, over 1 inch of rain has already been detected as well. So we're just in the hefty round of storms with round 1. But the cold front still sits to our west, folks, and there's another round of storms set to come. So in the bigger view here of what we've got, we're in the warm sector for it here that we say. We got some south winds. The colder air is going to drop in behind it here for us. And not until we get that front to come through are we totally done with any more strong storms or that flood threat. But you know what comes in behind this here? Some much drier air, and that's really going to be much needed. And it's going to feel much nicer. So we look at that flood advisory that's here and those strong storms, and we look at the particular forecast for us, and right here, that is going to be gone by the next couple of hours. But by this evening, the next round starts to set up, so by about 6 to 7 North Shore, a second round of storms. This, folks, could be the real flood threat tonight. I want you to be aware, if it's tail end of the commute into the nighttime hours, this is where the flood risk on top of what's falling right now adds even more heavy rain, 1, 2, 3 inches per hour into the early morning hours. And that's where the flooding gets real with several inches of rain that starts to fall on top of what we got. So there is a level 3 of 4 flood risk that's out from the Weather Prediction Center. Be warned, beware, and stay with us for all the latest information. However, by Thursday, drier air is going to spill in. It's going to feel much nicer, and we're done with the threat of any severe storms. So the severe threat is gone in the next hour or two, but the flood risk, that's the one that remains, and that's the one that won't be completely done until we get that second round of storms to move through. But for Memorial Day weekend, it leaves in some really nice weather.